Hey folks, it's David. I am at Retro Rise Weekender. That's our show, look. And I'm here with Ashley, who has what is everybody's favourite car of the show. Everybody has told me, have you seen that Escort? Have you seen that Escort? And now I've seen that Escort. So we're going to talk to Ashley and get him to show us around it. So you started with a Mk2 Escort and you've done a little bit to it.
Yep, so when I was 18, bought the Escort, always wanted a Mk2. Didn't really think anything of it, you know, that they was going to turn into such a big thing. I always had ideas of what I wanted to do, etc. Even at that age. I drove it for a year as it was. We bought it off a friend of ours and then stripped it. And then it sat there for about 5 years.
Oh, yeah, we all have those projects.
Yeah, I lost complete interest in it. I tried to sell it and no one would buy it. And then
no one would buy it?
No one would buy it, you know. And then me and my dad said, you know, around 2017, right, that's it now. We've got to push and get it finished. So
well, and finish it you did.
Thank you very much.
You got your carbon fibre bumpers.
So
let's start at the bottom at the front and just work our way back.
So at the front, I always wanted a one-piece bumper and I didn't like the indicators in there. Yeah. So we deleted those. We had the bumpers cut and shortened in the metal version, and then we sent it off and had all the moulds made into carbon.
Amazing.
And then on the grille, I didn't like the Ford badge, so we got that deleted and then had that made into the one piece.
Yeah, that's great.
We put the indicators into the headlights there then, so then we could lose everything just nice and clean.
Cool. The carbon bumpers came from where?
Carbon Weasel.
Carbon Weasel, cool.
Yes.
I just checked out. Also, because I have a car that I don't like the indicators in my bumpers, so
okay.
I'm now thinking this is a good idea.
Yeah.
And it's also silver as well, so I'm going to steal all the rest of your ideas and make an amazing car. So this is all lovely and smooth.
Yep. So everything in the engine bay, you know, we wanted to keep everything really clean. And in a way, I love the VW scene where they keep the engine bay beautiful and clean. So Dad hid everything behind, you know, did a nice loom going all around the bottom there. It's a South African AX block cross flow, and then that hit about 191 on the dyno.
That'll do it.
Connaught competition engines.
Fantastic.
We put it on throttle bodies, and yeah, just literally smoothed and deleted everything underneath there.
You're saying this...
so the cross brace, you know, little things like the cross brace, I didn't like how the four pieces joined, so they took it off and they made it as, you know, just a one-piece cross, just to keep everything looking real smooth underneath.
Absolutely fantastic.
Thank you, V.
We got the your stance is actually static. It's not. This is not an air ride car.
No, so that's just gas on the front, and then we just single leaf springs on the rear, reverse the eyes, just to get it as low as possible, but still drivable without rubbing at all.
It drive nice.
It drives lovely.
Perfect, perfect. This I love. Fiat Barchetta door handles.
Yep.
Absolutely one of my favourite modifications.
That was. I saw some of the, you know, Astons and all the other cars, they were just starting to do that and didn't like the bulky handles. So we managed to find a company in Belgium that had Fiat parts with the metal, and then the builders, then they managed to fabricate it all into the car.
Beautiful. Really, it's a really nice, because it smooths it without actually having the awkwardness of having smooth doors, but you need popping out bits and pieces. So let's move around to this interior. This is something else.
So the interior, wanted to keep it. I didn't want to, you know, strip the rear out. I wanted to keep it looking like a possible, you know, an RS themed Escort with the brown, etc. The rear seats, we chopped the top down because when you look through the car, I like to clean look, you know, I don't want anything protruding it. So even like the rear view mirror, I have it fold up.
Ah, nice, nice.
Just to keep that clean feel, if you like.
Yeah, so you got the full clean lines.
And then the steering column, that's like off an American hot rod style, because I didn't want to see any of the stalks.
Yeah.
Did the carbon dash with a digital DTA system on the car. And then that's all linked up to a panel just there with all the controls, all the lights.
Almost like a rally car.
Yeah, and then Quaife 4-speed sequential with a line lock. And then we got an electronic handbrake because I didn't like seeing the handbrake
all
lever.
smoothed inside.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And then all the little trimmings, all the footwells and the C-pillars of carbon fibre inside.
This is, you know, this is the sort of attention to detail that like you obsess about. Like somebody looking at a car, but also building it. You must see every little thing. Like, oh no, I'll alter that. I'll alter that. I'll alter that.
Well, I did think, you know, is it worth doing all these little bits? But when you just look at it and it takes you maybe a couple of times to notice, you think it's worth it.
Yeah,
now.
like I say, you got carbon fibre on your seat bottoms. It's incredible.
So, and then like even on the roof gutters, we shortened those, and then there's normally a vent that comes down the back of the C-pillars. Yeah. But on the Escorts, they're just notorious for filling up with water and rusting.
So you designed it somewhat better than Ford in that case. And then we got this boot, this delicious acre of carbon fibre in the boot.
Yep. So the rear tubs, we did them subtly, not, you know, crazy inwards where there wasn't any room and then you lost your actual boot floor. But where the tank sits on the Escorts normally, from the rear when you look at it, it's a nasty lip down. Yeah. So I wanted it to look even. So they matched the spare wheel bolt.
So it's like a smooth wheel well either side, really, effectively.
And then Pro Alloy made a tank, which I think caused them hell, you know, headaches, and moulded it all into the arch, etc., to get as much out of it. And built it all with the pump and everything inside, so they didn't have to mount anything underneath.
Absolutely amazing. And then we've got a smooth back.
Yeah, exactly. The same on the rear. They shortened and cut the bumpers and smoothed those. And then the number plate recess that normally sits there, they deleted and made that one piece across, and then I just attached it underneath the bumper there.
Well, it is an absolute triumph. It is an amazing level of detail. I think if all of us can build to this detail, the world will be an amazing place.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate that.
It is pretty much unanimously car of the show.
Wow,
for us,
thank you. Really appreciate it. No, thank you. Brilliant weekend.
Thank you very much. That's that. We will be back with some more awesome cars from our little event.